can go through there. If okay, so how many of you know Git and GitHub? Just give me a thumbs up or yes, I know, for if you know Git or GitHub, or how it works, or you have used GitHub. Okay, so you all have used, so the our previous app, the code, we will upload it on our GitHub, and you can access it. I think two of them already built the app. So and for the past campaign, we have uploaded the videos on YouTube. I will be sharing the link with you. You can go through there, and if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask me directly in the group. Ask me or Ritik or Miganko, anyone. So next slide. So our schedule today is that we will be dealing with Boolean expressions, if-else statements, when statements, if-else expressions, define in range, and also we will be giving an hands-on app development. So our plan today is that we will be starting our app development today, and on the fourth campaign, that is Compose Camp Day 4, we'll complete the entire app. To give you an idea, the app will be like a stone paper scissor app. It will have a good UI. You can it will be interactive app, and it will be useful. Means you will learn the fundamentals of app development and using of if statements, concepts, and all together in one app. Next. So this is the course that you can do actually from Android Basics with Compose course. Uh, I will be sharing the link for those who haven't done the past campaigns. You all can follow from here. And Mikanko, you can take screenshots of what is going on and give it in the group, okay?
Yes,
Because I
yes.
will have to upload it in the website. Okay, so uh, okay, that's great. A lot of them know what GitHub is. So this is the link from where you can access the course. Next slide. Today we will be dealing with building the app UI. Next, next. So as you know, it is the name of the campaign is Jetpack Compose. So we are using the Compose library provided to create our app. To give you a small brief of what Compose is, it's actually helpful in UI development. So previously, what we have to do is that we have to write our code in XML files, and that's quite difficult to read and iterate through. But what Jetpack Compose does is that we can define what we are trying to do. Like if you want to write a text in our app, we can define using the text keyword. Or if we want to add an image, we can do it using the image keyword. So it is actually a descriptive UI development thing, and it actually helps us in makes the process of development actually easier. Next slide. So what's an Boolean expression? So Boolean expression, like you can see, val number equals to 1. So val is actually the keyword to declare a variable. Number is the name of the variable. Equals to is the assignment operator, and 1 is the number that you're assigning. So what val number equals to 1 does is that it assigns the value 1, that is of integer type, to the variable number. Now the difference between Boolean expression and assignment operators are that in the second line, as you can see, it is 1 double equals to 1. That means it's checking, is 1 equal to 1? So is equal to, this word can be represented in logic using the double equals to, that is this operator, double equals to. So the output of a function, that is func main print ln 1 double equals to 1, will be either true or false. So not either, it will be obviously true. So we can use so have you got the basic idea what Boolean expression is? It actually checks whether two quantities that you are comparing are equal or not, and returns a result either in true or false. So a Boolean expression will have its output only in two ways, either true or false. Next. So these are the types of Boolean expression: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. So less than actually means, to give you an example, Is 3 less than 4? Obviously, it is true. Is 3 greater than 4? Then the answer will be false. Is 3 less than equal to 3? That means is 3 less than or is it equal to 3? So it's checking two things. Is it less than or equal to? So this will return true if both the operators of both the quantities that you are trying to check are same. Similarly, for greater than or equal to and not equal to is that it is taking the negation of equal to. Is 1 not equal to 2? That's true. 1 not equal to 1, that will be false. Next, then we come to if-else statements. So this is a basic outlook of what if-else statement does. So this is known as a flow chart. So what we are doing is we are starting and then we are checking is the weather cold. The answer can be two things, either yes it's cold or no. So we can represent that in logic using if it's yes we will wear a jacket, if it's false then we will not wear a jacket. Next, now if a statement using boolean, that is start is traffic red. So in this case we are using a boolean expression to evaluate our result, right? See, is traffic light red? So if the traffic light is red, then it will give us stop. Next slide. Ritik, next slide. Yeah, so this is the code overview of what the previous flowchart represented. The the previous to the previous one, the if-else one. So this is how you will write an if-else statement in Kotlin. If we will open the first bracket, we will give a condition, and then inside the second brackets, we will define the body of our statement. just just take a look in this one. You will be it will be what this will be the condition that we are following the pattern. To use if statements we need to use the if keyword followed by the condition that you want to evaluate. You need to express the condition with a boolean expression. Expressions combine values, variables and operators that return a value. Boolean expressions return a boolean value, that means a true or false. So the condition in what we will do here is that we'll evaluate a condition if it's true or false. If the color is red, then this. If the color is green, then this. Like this. Next, yeah. Then comes adding the else if branch. So what happens here is that we are adding another thing known as else if. So we have so here it is what we are doing is that to use if statements you need to use the if keyword followed by the condition that you want to evaluate. You need to express the condition with a boolean expression and all. So again, what we can see from here is that we are checking the color of the traffic light. If it is red, then we are going to stop. If it's not red, then we have to check another condition if the color is yellow. So what we can see is we have started, we are checking one condition, and then if it's evaluated to true, we are stopping. But if it's evaluating to false, then we will checking another condition. That is a condition to the previous condition. So first one is if, then comes else if, that is traffic light yellow. If it is yes, then we will slow down, or no, then we will go. Next. So this is a code overview of what an else if looks like. First starting with if, the condition to check, then the body of the if, then else if, then condition 2 to check. If we have to check another condition, we will give else if on another one, and then finally end with else. So the else if branch is always located after the if branch but before the else branch. You can use multiple else if branches in a statement. Next. So as you can see, it's a detailed explanation. If traffic light color is equal to red, so this one, the box highlighted in one, that is the part where we are checking our boolean condition, boolean expression. If it is evaluated into true, then only we will get inside the block, the body part of if. If it is only execute if one is true. Second time, else if traffic light color is yellow, that means if first condition has failed. So we are checking the second condition. Now, To execute this one, we are checking whether our traffic color is yellow. If executing one is false and then we are trying to check the second condition, if it is true, then we will execute the slow, the println slow. What println does is that it actually prints the whatever string we are passing to it. And then finally we are coming to the else part and then executing 1 and 2. Only if 1 and 2 conditions are false, then only the else part will be executed. To keep in mind, all the statements will not be executed. We are checking everywhere. If this one is true, then only this will execute. If this one is false, then we are checking the second condition. If this is true, then only this block will execute. That is the slow one. If that is also false, then only we'll come to our else part and execute. Next. So we will be building this app, right? So this is what it looks like. We'll be making this one, and it will be a 2 day process. Like today we'll be starting the build, and on our final compose day, that is compose day 4, compose camp day 4, we'll be completing the app. Kriti, you can stop presenting. I will give us quick code iteration of what we have learned today. So, okay, Devan, do you want to speak anything? Actually, hello,
Yeah,
Devan.
as such, the doubts which I am going through,
So,
the
you are from which college? Like, our it's from Bipota?
yeah, I am actually from Amity University, Kolkata.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I have already passed it, and I am currently looking for some good top MNC companies where I will be getting a role which fits my position
okay,
or my space where I would like to work in.
okay. So, you are in which year?
I have completed my graduation in 2022.
Okay, okay. Oh, acha. So, you are senior
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah.
Then,
Yeah, now I'm looking for some jobs where I
okay,
will be able to fit my own means legs
okay, okay.
in my
Sure.
position or my own space where I will get my own space. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. So how do you got to know about our compose camp?
So this Compass Camp I already got through from the GDSC community, which I'm member since June 2022, or probably August, in fact. So by then I was a member of the Google GDG Cloud community before that.
Okay, okay.
So from there I got to know about these events, and
So you were
I thought
attending
that
our
this
both
this
the
will help
all
me a
our
lot in
events.
my job aspects. So that's why I joined here.
Okay, so did you get to learn anything new today?
Sorry.
Did you get to learn anything new today?
Yeah, it was really exciting to learn a few things which would help me really
Okay,
in
okay,
my
sure,
job
sure.
aspect or job
Thank you, thank
industry.
you. Thanks. Okay, so I will be doing a code walkthrough of what we have taught actually. So I'm presenting my screen now. Yeah, so can you see?
I can see it.
Okay, sure. So this is what the Kotlin playground looks like. I will be okay, wait. Kotlin playground. Oh, this looks white. Let's go. Which one? Yeah, this one. Those of you who want to follow along, Ritik, can you give the DSC BPPIMT YouTube channel link in the chat?
Okay, just wait. I'm giving.
Okay. So, so So this is what our Kotlin program will look like. This is the main function, and what so all the coding part will be done inside the main function. So first of all, let's declare a variable. We're using the val keyword to declare a variable. Okay, so to declare a variable, we need the val keyword and the variable name. Let's say the variable name is color. So we have created a variable which is the name color. Now we are assigning some value to the color variable. Let the color variable be red. So now our color value is red. Now we are defining an if statement. If color double equals, that means it's checking. It's a Boolean expression. Red. So we have created our first
You
if
actually check
statement block.
the statements whether it's correct or not, whether the color is coming or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, sure. What?
And it will check actually, it will decide. Actually, it's having the main means capability or capacity or the potentiality to check that whether the color is coming really or not.
Oh,
So
no, 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 no. Assigning a string. The red here is a string. Okay, so it's a name that you're assigning to color. So if you assign your name, that is Debayon, right? So if you assign the name Debayon to color, then your color variables value will be Debayon. It is not actually that you can see the red color in the screen. That's actually a different thing. This is assigning a value to a variable. Now the now if we are checking if whether our color equals to red or not. If it is true, then
at first you are assigning and then you are checking it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we are printing here println the color is red. Now we are doing an else statement. Now else statement won't have any condition to check because it's a final statement. Whenever the previous statement executes to null, that is it's false, else statement will be automatically executed. We are doing println the color is not red. Running this code, our output will be the color is red. Now if we assign here green, then as you can see the output will be the color is not red. Why did it happen? What is happening? Let us give you a code walkthrough. Okay, so this is the main function we have created. Now we are creating a variable named color and we are assigning green to color. Now we are checking if color is double equals to red, that is if color is red. Obviously our color here is GREEN and we are checking whether it is red or not. So this statement will be false. So when this statement is false, this block won't be executed. What will be executed is the else statement. So this part, whatever, this is the if
We actually ignored in fact because it is nullified.
block. So this is how you assign. This is how you assign statements, right? This part won't be checked by the compiler while compiling. You can write anything in here, but that won't be a part of the code. It is just for explaining near the code. So whenever this statement will evaluate to true, only then this part will be executed. Otherwise, else will be executed. Now we'll be checking which one. After if comes if else.
Eh, if else, then else.
Now in if else, color double equals to violet. Println the violet. So now if we assign here violet, output will be okay. So what something is wrong. What is wrong?
I have got it. I have found it. Actually, it's else if. It's not if else.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
There is a
That's
syntactical
great.
issue actually lying
Yes,
behind.
I wrote here if else and checking if it is true or not. So it's good that you are following
It
along and
is
you are
else.
checking whether
Yeah.
whether whatever I am saying is correct or not.
Yes,
So
right.
now if we run it, the color is violet will be shown. So then comes another else if color double equals to, let's say, yellow. So now if we write println the yellow, when we run it, this will show the color is violet because
Yeah.
this part got executed
Because
first.
already there is one else statement and twice two
Yeah.
else statement
So
in one
now,
program cannot
so
work.
now if we give here black and now if we execute this part, what is the thing that we can expect? Anyone can say. I am posing this part. You can look in the code and say what is the thing that you can expect. Our color is black. It is
No.
going first here. If color
Mm-hmm.
equals to red, it is
Mm.
not red.
No,
This
no.
part won't be
Okay.
executed.
You're right.
Now comes else if part.
Mm.
Is color double equals to violet?
Not at all.
No, this part won't be executed.
Yeah.
Is color double equals to yellow?
It
No,
does not also
this
match
part
with.
won't be executed.
So
Then
else
comes the
statement
else
only
part.
will go through. Yeah.
So obviously the else part will be executed. Yeah.
It will go through the concept and show
So
invalid color.
invalid color.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Now the second part. In this part, we are trying a different thing. That's a when keyword. So when keyword is just like what we have seen in the previous part. Here we have created a variable named traffic color, and we've assigned 4 to it. Let's assign red. Now when traffic color means it's taking this part. When red, if it's red, then only println this. If it is yellow, then only print slow. If it is green, then print stop. And then comes the in keyword. The in keyword is to check within a range. In 1 dot 10 means it is checking from 1
If it
to
is
10.
green, so it will be go actually.
Yeah.
It can be twice stop thing. For green also you are giving stop, and for the red also you are giving within double quotes as stop. The same message can be printed.
No, when
Yes.
traffic color, so when traffic color means it is checking when traffic color
Uh-huh.
red, yellow, green. That means it's checking when traffic color is red,
Green,
then
so it
only
will go.
print this.
That's why.
Okay. Whenever traffic
Is
color is yellow, then only print this.
is
Whenever
in
traffic
that
color is
print that when it's green, println it should be go.
That's what I'm saying actually. It should be
oh
actually
yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah.
This
I need to
twice
revise
stop.
my traffic rules.
That's why. You have to devise now your own traffic rules for that.
Yeah, see, stop is printed because it's red. So now to check this part, I have to comment this all out because I am here declaring traffic color to be 4. That means it's of integer type. So you cannot check a string with an integer. It will give you an error. If I run this, it will give you an error. That is incompatible types. So what is happening here is that we also need to understand what the error is. Incompatible type string and int. This means that I have declared traffic color to be a integer type variable, and now I am checking whether traffic color is red, yellow, green. So this part, whatever we write within quotes, is a string variable. So you cannot compare a string and a integer. So here the error is occurring. So I will be removing this part, and now I will be running our code. So obviously, we can say we can see that 4 is within the range of 1 and 10, right? In 1, 10 means 1 dot 10
In
means
10 actually, yeah. So
Yeah,
it
till 10. It's checking till
satisfies
10.
the
From 1,
the
2,
range.
3, 4, 5,
Right,
6,
right,
7, 8, 9. Yeah.
right. So yes,
So this is what we are checking in here. So if I give here 122, it will not run because it is nothing is happening. It is not within this range. So now you will give your else statement and to write print ln not within range.
not within the
And
range. Yeah.
okay, so
Someone is asking their doubt in chat. Can we pass the list of string in this statement?
can we pass a list of string in the statement? No, when it's taking only one thing, you will checking. See, it's a Boolean expression, right? So you have to check whether one thing is equal to one thing or not. You cannot check both. Means you are passing three things, and then you're saying that cannot be possible. So what you can do is that you can create a function, and that function can take it three parameters as input, and then you can check them one by one, creating different when statement blocks. Okay. Hello. Is it clear?
If it is clear, please write in the chat box.
Yeah, I got your point.
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, so we do not have much time. So Ritik, you can start presenting your app one.
Okay.
In the in statement, mic option is not there. I did not get you. Cannot. So okay, wait, let me check. Deep Narayan, right? Deep Narayan. So Deep Narayan, do you want to like tell us something? Speak, and you're not able to get the mic option.
Yeah, I think so. He wants to speak something, right? But he cannot tell. He's writing in the chat actually. Yes, yes.
Wait, let me see. Attendees. Deep Narayan. কি হচ্ছে আজকে এত টেকনিক্যাল ডিফিকাল্টিজ কেন?
One thing I can do that there is three dot. Say I'm presenting. There is three dot beside your name. Just click there, and there will be an option to present. Just click that, and I think you will get these options there. Just try that.
এটা অপশনটা কি খোলা আছে তাহলে বোধহয় পেয়ে যেতে পারে। আমারটা প্রেজেন্টের অপশন খোলাতে পেয়ে গেলাম।
ওটা হয়ে যাওয়া উচিত।
Narayan
অ্যাকচুয়ালি
said,
ওটা অন্যদিন সবার অন থাকে, আজকে অন নেই।
প্রেজেন্টার মোড তো অন আছে দীপ নারায়ণের। Deep Narayan, you can check now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying that in the in statement, uh, can you please go back to
Okay,
the
in
Kotlin?
statement.
Yeah, yeah. In the when and end.
Yeah, tell me.
In the in statement, you write one dot dot ten like. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, Instead of that, if we can pass a list that contains with string, and in that list, if anything matches, then we print something. Means that was giving an type error, right? Means we cannot compare a string with a number.
Integer. Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot compare a string with an integer, but if we are passing a list of strings, and if something gets matched, means we are actually matching 4 is within 1 and 10 or not. If it is,
Yeah.
then the line gets executed. If
Yes.
it has red, if we have passed the color as red, and the list contains red, like red, green, yellow, blue, violet, pink, and all. If it has, then this statement will run. Can we do such thing?
Okay. So in operator, you can. Okay. Let me check. So you can use in you have to create an array. There you have to put in those strings, and then you have to check. Did you get it?
Okay.
You have to create an
Yes.
array, and in the
And
array, let's say you have declared red, green, blue, yellow, and then
okay.
you are doing. Let's say you have created an array, and you have declared the array using the variable name colored array. Then you have to write in color array. Then
Okay, okay. We will be passing the variable name of that array. Okay, got it, got it.
yes, 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 yes. Inside that array, yeah.
Okay.
So, hey everyone, how are you? Today we are gonna create our first Android project. So, this is the project that we are gonna create. It is simple.
Second.
Uh,
The first one was the
yeah,
UI, right? It's a very simple one. That's
yeah,
so
that was a
yeah.
simple one, but yeah, we can say it is our second project. So, we are gonna create a rock paper scissors game like this, and it will be totally workable. So, let's start. So, let's start my Android Studio.
Android Studio is pre-built with some of the commands, na? So it makes it much easy to use in the IDE case.
What?
See, Android Studio are better use করার জন্য the already pre-built commands বেশিটাই আছে বেশিরভাগটা pre-built
Yeah,
command syntax.
yeah, it's better. So today we're gonna create a new project. So press the new project option here, and since we're creating a compose activity, so press this empty compose activity, and then next. So let's name it rock paper scissor. Okay. So it is the game that we're gonna create, and it will be in Kotlin. It will take some time. So how we're gonna create this layout? So if you look carefully, there are many views inside a container. We can say it is like a vertical, all are arranged vertically like this image, then this text, then this text, then this view, and like this everything is arranged in vertical way. So we are gonna use a column for this. Okay, as we have explained in the previous session, so we are gonna do like that only. And meanwhile, if anyone who are from first year, right? So you want to, if you want to download this Android Studio, just go into the Google and just write download Android Studio, and in the first option you will get the link for downloading Android Studio, and just download from there. And the installation process is just simple. Just press next, 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 and just choose the theme, and it is just simple. Okay.
Okay, Ritik, can you stop listening for once? The doubt that asked, Divnaran that asked, I just show him.
আমি অলরেডি দিয়ে দিয়েছি ইনস্টলেশন ওই গাইডের ইয়েটা, ওরা করে নিতে পারবে।
So, Divnaran, are you here?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
I'm showing you. So, this is what I think you were asking, right? If color in color array, then only it will print. So, what I have done here, okay, I'm running the code, and the output is red is present in property array. So, color is the red, and this is the array where you are passing the list of colors, okay, and you are using in keyword.
No, actually, I was telling I was telling that in statement in the when loop, means in the when block.
Yeah, you can do it like this. I think it should look like this.
Someone is also asking why it's actually dollar used. Why can't we use without dollar in chat actually?
So, okay. Well, okay. I have to go back and see what is happening with the when part. So, dollar means you are accessing the value of color variable. If I remove dollar and then run, the output will be colored is present in the property array. Now, if I use dollar sign and then run,
Yeah, it can
then
actually locate now. Oh,
then it will be red because the value of the color will be printed at that time. Whenever it is a formatting of the string operator, it is a formatting operator. What is happening is that which is the dollar, and then the name of the variable, right? So we have to keep passing the variable name, not just random color or something like that. We pass the variable name. So if I do it L, let's say num equals to uh, 1. Here 1 is a string, and now if I write here num, then it will be 1 is present. Okay, so it is accessing the value of the number variable.
Okay. Okay, I got
Now is
it.
it clear, Amit?
Yes. I got it.
You can present.
Actually, I had a query. Can I ask for
Yeah, sure.
myself? Yeah. So I was thinking about so much a long time before that. Actually, why aren't you using any objects to access it? Means you could easily access through the objects and make use of it, or call it from the objects and show the counting of that. I
Means
just was
object-oriented
thinking.
programming you are asking?
Yes. From here you can do that. So means
So it is
you,
actually an introductory
you
session,
can do
right?
that through my method. Yeah, you can
No,
use it.
it is an introductory session, so we are not actually deep diving inside the
I understand that.
advanced coding part. So
Yeah,
object-oriented
I
programming
understand
is a
that.
little
Yeah.
advanced. So
Mm-hmm.
those who have joined yet, some of them are new. So you have to give it a very basic way.
Okay.
Then you can continue.
Yeah. So let's start the coding part. Use the so from the image. So at first we need this image. So here is the image that I have downloaded in my desktop, and I'm gonna use this for using this image in my Android Studio. Just I can drag and drop here, and I can just place it in my drawable folder like this. Lagging. So we got this image into our Android Studio. So create our function, first function. Let's name it raw. Let's name it raw. So to create this function, or else we'll get this red sign. So it will be a composable function, as we know. So click this and then fun raw equals so told that I'm gonna use this column. So, so inside this column we are gonna use this image, this rock.jpg. So how can we do this? Just create a variable, just create a variable image, and just use is in the drawable folder. It is in this drawable folder. So we're gonna just write this directory and The image name is raw. We need to import this printer resources. So press Alt plus Enter and import. Press what I pressed. I just press Alt plus Enter, then Enter. Okay. So we got this image in this variable image. So now we're gonna use this image. So we need to import this image. So again press Alt plus Enter. This third one. Okay. So enter equals to this image variable. This will, so now we have to give some content description. I'm giving null. And so let's refresh. Let me change here also. So after this image, there is an score. So we need to put the score here. So just wait, it's reloading. And we're gonna use the text. We're getting some error. Just wait. It's not showing the error. Just it's not showing the error. Gonna take some time. Actually, it's a normal thing in Android. We usually get this kind of errors, and it can take a little bit of. Classes. View adapter. Are anyone getting the error? What error I'm getting?
Yes, same error.
Okay.
It's showing some issue were found when trying to render this preview.
Okay. Now it's okay. Okay. Now it's okay. So is it okay from your side?
No, it's showing the same issue.
Okay. Just I've just I done nothing. Just I have just refreshed the build and it's working fine now. There will be an red button there when you will get the error. There will be a red button and just place there, and you will get option down here and place those options. There will be a option to refresh the build and just refresh the build.
Okay.
Hopefully it will be fixed. Actually, these things are very normal in Android development.
Okay, okay. I'm figuring out.
Okay. So so now the code text. So it is in the middle of the screen, and there is some space from the top. So let's code it. So for this, we're gonna use the text. What is this code?
Okay, Ritik, so Deporna is having the same issue. It is still showing rendered this preview. So we don't need to solve that one, the issue one.
I've solved that.
Yeah, actually, I've deleted the image and I'm importing a new image. It was showing some render issue, so I thought some new extension might work, like JPEG or something.
Okay.
Okay, okay, you can
I
do
think
that.
it is the error is with the image. Apparently.
Okay, no, I think okay, it's working now after refreshing. So Anushka has got that. So
Yeah.
how can you?
Just
After Ritik send the image in the WhatsApp group, right?
okay.
Send the image in the DSC and WhatsApp group.
Just wait.
You can start presenting if you have a personal chat there. No issue. So everyone, I think Ritik will be giving the image. You can use that one.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, yeah, it's working right now.
Just refresh the build. It will work. Just wait a minute first.
আমি দিয়ে দেবো।
দে মেশিন হ্যাং করছে অনেক আজকে।
ও বাবা হ্যাঁ তুই WhatsApp বন্ধ করে দে বন্ধ করে দে আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি।
এটাই।
Ritik, you can present your Android Studio. I am giving the image.
Mhm.
Coach.
So
ওকে, সো টেক্সটটা করে তুই শেষ করে দে আজকের মতো, নেক্সট দিন আমরা কমপ্লিট করবো, কারণ আমার অনেকটা
টাইমটা অনেকটা চলে গেছে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
ঠিক আছে। There can be some question like what is SP?
So I have given the image in the group. You can use that one. Wait, let me get the zip file.
Some font width. Make it bold. It's bold there, I think. So so what I've done, I just created a text of score, give some font size of 50 SP. What is SP? I will just explain it in the previous in the next class. SP is just imagine, just think it is an image, it is an unit, and I've just given some max width, and just make the content horizontally centered. Okay, by this just make center everything horizontally centered, and some font width. Just make the text bold. Okay, it's little bit big, I think. Let's make 30 SP. Yeah, it's 30 SP.
Okay, so everyone, I'm very sorry to say we have to end our session today. That we are on,
Yeah.
on
So we'll
our
complete this project.
last, yeah.
So we'll complete this project on the next class. So no, there is no significance of that comma. I can just remove that also. It will not give any error. Okay.
So comma is actually used for as a separating operator, right? So
Yeah,
you need to
but at the
separate
last,
variables. Yeah.
yeah, but at the last, the comma that I have given, that is optional. You can just give or not give.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Can you just pass me the code for the modifier?
Code for the modifier. This one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just wait. I'm
Pass the inter text, otherwise it will be difficult for him to
yeah,
find.
yeah. I'm just passing the inter text.
এরকম করে কি পারবে পারবি?
Hmm?
Text এ? মিটিং হওয়া হয়ে গেছে। Okay, so everyone, we will be continuing our app development on our Compose Camp day 4. On day 4, we will be completing the entire app. There will be buttons. You can press the buttons and you can see the score update accordingly. So we will try to create that one. Thank you for joining today. And it's great to see that all of you are following along.
Yeah. And for the first year, we're gonna take some session soon. So gonna explain the
So
GitHub
first year,
thing and everything.
I'm really sorry because we are currently in the middle of a entire course
Course.
structure. So suddenly you cannot just go back. So you can go through our YouTube videos. I think it will be helpful for you. Also, I think I've shared the Android. Yeah, developer Android. No, this one. I have shared the developerandroid.com that Android basis compose course. I am pinning the message, so you can access there. Yeah, so you can access this one. You can learn step by step. It's actually quite a great way to learn your Android development using Jetpack Compose. So today we will be ending our session here. Thank you again for joining. See you on day 4 of Compose Camp.
Yeah.
That will be, I think, on 31st.
Okay.
So did you guys
During
learn
Durga
something
Puja.
new today? Were we able to deliver something new today?
Yes, sir.
আরে ভাই ভাই স্যার বলিস না ভাই, দাবা বল ঠিক আছে। এই তো অমিত। সো দীপনারায়ণ কোন কোন ইয়ার তো সেকেন্ড ইয়ার তো
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
সিএসসি? হ্যাঁ সিএসসি করলি, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। ওকে ওকে। And also the Devan, you are very enthusiastic. That's great. Thank you for joining our event. And I think we are able to help you.
হ্যাঁ, এটাও সত্যি মানে মানে ইন্টারেস্টিং সেশন হয়েছে।
Acha, thanks. Thanks to Ritik also for doing this coding part.
ক্লিয়ার করলাম, আজকে স্টার্টই হলো না ঠিকঠাক।
আজকে দেরি হয়ে গেছে। So it's okay.
আচ্ছা, নেক্সট দিন ট্রাই করব একটু বেশি টাইম দিয়ে করার, কারণ পুরো প্রজেক্টটা শেষ করতে
কোনো
হবে।
ইস্যু না, আস্তে আস্তে ও ডে ওয়াইজ করতে থাকো, তাহলে হয়ে যাবে। আমরা ডে ওয়াইজ করলেই হয়ে যায় আশা করি।
হ্যাঁ, okay. So okay, bye everyone.
হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
Good night. Yeah, thank you so much for joining also.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
বাই এভরিওয়ান।
Bye everyone.
কাটলাম।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।